Hey there. In this video, I want to talk about whether this is a good time or not a good time to buy or sell a property right now. There's a lot going on in the market with pricing, lack of inventory, and interest rates. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have a clear picture of whether maybe you should buy or should sell, or maybe whether you should just hold them and stay right where you are. Hey, do me a favor, before we get to the subject matter here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. You don't get any emails from me. It'll just pop up once in a while. And hey, if you have a comment, maybe you disagree with something I've said in the video, great. Bring it on. Let's talk about it. Make a comment. We'll go back and forth a couple times, and maybe you can sell me on a different idea. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be talking about this whole picture that we have going on right now, with whether or not we should buy or sell. Here we go. That we're in right now. Generally speaking, if you take the price of houses and interest rates, if interest rates were to go up, generally speaking, prices of houses are going to come down or maybe just stay level. But they're going to kind of go that way, right? Now, if your interest rates go down, guess what happens? Price of houses go up. Now, a lot of people are sitting on the sideline right now waiting for interest rates to come down. And I'm not sure that we've really thought that out, because if interest rates were to come down, what happens to the price of houses? I don't think you can win the game by waiting. Look, if you find a house you really like and it's the move you want to make, you probably should jump on it, because here's what's going to happen. When interest rates do come down, prices of houses are going to go up. That's kind of a natural sort of thing. Well, they're going to go up even more. You know why? Because there's a real supply problem, and that's not going to change. Why is this a supply problem? There's a supply problem because a lot of people have 3 and 4 and maybe 5% mortgages on their houses, and they're not going anywhere. The best advice I could give someone that's got a 3% mortgage rate: if you don't love your house, just spend some money on it and fix it up as best you can to make yourself like it, even if it means adding a room or fixing up the bathrooms different or whatever it may be. I would say put some money in that, because at a 3% loan that you're sitting on the mortgage, I don't think you can win by going out and buying something unless the house just doesn't fit you anymore and you really do need to downsize and you need to make a move for whatever reasons there may be. So that's kind of the dilemma. Let me give you some numbers. Right now, interest rates are just a tad below 7%. So, and I don't anticipate them going too much further. They may get down to 6. Heck, they may even go to 5.5, because we're going to go through election year. And, even though the feds aren't supposed to be politically aligned, it's hard to know what the truth is about that, isn't it? Now, let me share some recent numbers with you. I primarily focus on the Florida market. I'm a realtor here in Florida, with my focus more or less being on Pinellas County, which is St. Petersburg, Clearwater, St. Pete Beach, Reddington Beach, Madeira Beach, Treasure Island, where I live. So that's kind of where my focus. But the numbers I'm going to share with you are probably pretty similar throughout Florida, and maybe even similar where you may be coming from. I got to look at my screen in just a second. So November 2023 sales of homes, the average selling price of a home in the market, the medium selling price, by the way, was $488,000. That's the medium selling price. And that's actually up 16.3% from last year. So if you're waiting, the prices are just going to go up, and they're going to go up even more. If interest rates start to come down, the prices go up even more. I think the point I'm trying to bring out here, and I hope that it's resonating, is you're not going to win by waiting. If you find something you like, you may as well go ahead and buy it. That was for single family residents I just gave you. Let me give you the townhouse numbers. Townhouse and condos are at 305. They were at 273. They're up 11%. They're up 11% in condos. Now, those numbers, no matter what, they're going up. And it's a little bit surprising, or not so surprising rather, that condos and townhouses aren't moving as much as single family residents, which they never do. But there's been a real dilemma for a lot of people in townhouses and condos, especially high-rise condos, because they're getting such increases in their condo fees. So you might actually be living in a condo now and want to get out. The best recommendation I can make for you is get out if you can, because I don't think it's going to get much better for you with condos, with this inspection thing that the state has got going on. And I think you probably know what I'm talking about. I've even got a video on my channel here that you can look at that discusses that. So the problem with condos right now and townhouses is the condo fees and the homeowner fees keep going up and up. They're going up because of insurance. They're going up because of the cost of lawn care and all the things that we all have to deal with no matter what. So I think if you're in a condo or townhouse, it'd be a good time to get out if you can. Now, if you're a buyer and you're thinking about, and you were thinking about buying something, a townhouse or condo might be the best buy you're going to find out there. You might say, well, I don't want to live there. Let's say you're a first time buyer and you want a single family resident. My recommendation to you is you need to buy something. You need to buy something, whether it's a townhouse or condo, get in something. It may not be your first choice. It's not going to be your dream home, no doubt. Most people don't move into their dream home in their first home. It takes some time to be able to do that. Buy something, stay in it 3 or 4 or 5 years, and then move on down the road. Let me give you some other numbers here real quick, and I've got to look at my screen, so just bear with me. Single family homes. Up through November, or for November, we're 674 versus 630 a year ago. That's how many single family homes were sold in Pinellas County. 674 versus 630. So we're still selling property. Even though the prices are up and even though the interest rates are up, properties are still selling. So again, if you're going to buy the house you want and get the space you need and the area you want to live in, blah, 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 you can't sit on the sidelines. And even townhouses and condos were up by about 2%. And the other ones were up, by the way, the single family residents were up by 7%. And I know I'm kind of running in a circle there, but the bottom line is properties are still selling. And if you're going to buy, waiting isn't probably going to help you. If you're waiting for interest rates to come down, it's probably not a good move, because by the time they come down, what are home prices going to do? They're going to go up. So you're going to get impacted by the payment you have no matter what you do. Hey, look, I'm Tommy Gibbs. I want to thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel and watch this next video on St. Petersburg, Florida. It's a great place to live. You've never considered it, give it a shot. Hey, thank you and have a great day. See you. Bye.